Hey everybody, it is Ricardo, and I'm sitting here with Tim Jones from Rebellion, and he has brought us a buffet of nerd sci-fi goodness. So, what game are you showing off?
We're showing off Aliens vs Predator today, which is the latest iteration of the Aliens vs Predator game franchise, of which we've done two versions before at Rebellion. The version on the Jaguar in the mid-90s, and then the version on PC that came out back in 1999. And again, like those previous versions, you get to play from all three different perspectives: the Alien, the Predator, and the Marine.
Most excellent. So, to make everybody happy, because we don't want to show favoritism, we're going to be basically running you through all three of them. So today we're being a little biased and we're showing you the Aliens. So we're going to jump right into it. So this is the beginning of the Alien campaign, and as you'd expect, it starts out with somebody getting horribly eviscerated. So take us through what's going on right now.
Okay, well, we're on a planet called BG-386 here, where the Weyland-Yutani evil corporation has set up a colony. They've discovered some ancient predator ruins, which they've been excavating, and in the process they've uncovered some alien eggs. And
they're putting them to good use.
Yeah, exactly. They've been experimenting, they're birthing some aliens, and that's where the alien player comes into the story. You're witnessing your own birth here, and your subsequent escape, which the player gets to do themselves.
All right, so now we've apparently grown up pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, a flash cut.
It's true. So just yesterday, it seems like we were bursting out of somebody's chest, and now we're in stocks. So talk to us about what we can do now as an alien, that we're full grown and have our claws and our adult teeth.
Okay, well, once you've learnt the basics here, as you're being taken through the tutorial elements, you can crawl on any surface. You can walk up walls, on the ceiling. You can move with frightening speed, and you can also leap from surface to surface, like with real ease. We've got a little targeting reticule there in the middle of the screen, which always indicates which way the floor is to help you with your orientation. But it also shows you whether you're hidden in darkness or light, or if indeed a surface ahead of you is within range for you to be able to leap straight to it. So you've got like that level of agility, which is kind of unprecedented in games, but is a really, really empowering ability. But it's absolutely essential to the alien to have that level of agility, because you don't carry weapons or guns of any kind, so you are essentially the weapon yourself. You have your claws, your tail, your teeth, and it's up to you to close the distance to your prey. And once you get there, well, then your prey's in trouble.
And so you mentioned the light and dark aspect of it, and he seems to be kind of hanging out in shadow. But we can also, there's this vision thing happening, so can you explain to us what alien vision is?
Okay, well, I mean, the alien has a unique way of perceiving the world. His senses are very powerful. I mean, it's obviously left somewhat ambiguous in the movies as to whether he's got eyes or not, but in the game, we've made sure that you can clearly see your prey, even through walls, so you can see the pheromone outline there, which actually changes colour depending on how much of a threat your target is. Like, it's green if they're unarmed, they're red if they're armed. But you can also see in the darkness wherever you are as well. You've got ways of basically, no matter how dark it is, you can still make out the environment around you, which gives you a definite advantage against the AI, which is, well, when they're in the dark, they are blind, but you're not. So
talk to us about the story and how you kind of fit into it, because these are basically three different kind of interweaving stories. What are we doing? Why are we in a bad mood killing people?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you be if you were being experimented on in the laboratory?
Maybe.
I think it's it's pretty fair that these guys are they're treating you pretty badly, and it's natural that you want to escape, that you want to free your queen, and ultimately, as far as you're concerned as an alien, it's about survival. It's about the survival of your hive, of the rest of the aliens, and in terms of the general story for the rest of the game and how it relates to the other species, it's essentially your actions at the beginning of the Alien campaign that kick off the story for the others, because the outbreak of the aliens from the laboratory leads to the overrunning of the colony, and that's the point at which the Marines come in to try and rescue some people, and when the Predators go in to try and kind of hunt down everybody that's trespassing on your sacred hunting ground.
It's like one big murder party that everybody's invited to.
Yeah, you could look at it that way.
All right, very nice. All right, there you go. That is your look at the Alien campaign in Aliens vs. Predator. Be sure and come back for the next 2 today on the spots, where we're going to be checking out the Marines and the Predators. So until then, let's get back to the show.